to say what you wanna hear. I will bite my tongue till I disappear. Take me apart, let the pieces fall to the cold ground where they belong. I'll play the part of whomever you want me to be, 'cause my identity has been lost to me. Take me apart, let the pieces fall to the cold ground where they belong. I'm hanging on to every word that you breathe, because my sanity has been lost to me, lost to me, lost to me, lost to me. To say what you wanna hear. I will bite my tongue till I disappear. to say what you wanna hear. I will bite my tongue till I disappear. Take me apart, let the pieces fall to the cold ground where they belong. I'll play the part of whomever you want me to be, 'cause my identity is take me apart, let the pieces fall to the cold ground where they belong. I'm hanging on to every word that you breathe, because my sanity has been lost to me, lost to me.
Mic check 1 2.
Lost to me, yeah. I can't find myself, because I don't know who I am without you, without you. 'Cause my identity has been lost to me. I can't find myself, no, because I don't know who I am without you, without you. 'Cause my identity has been lost to me. I can't find myself, because I don't know who I am without you, without you. 'Cause my identity.
Oh my god. It's getting hot in here.
Who am I to say what you wanna hear? I will bite
It's been over 90 the last couple days.
till I disappear.
Today's the day that AC got engaged. It's never not engaged, but today's the day it's struggling, bro. Stairs, hallways, thermostat's like 76, man. I mean, it was like 72 this morning, man. And as that that hot ass day unfolded, couldn't get upstairs colder than 76, 77. Guilty Tollus. What's up, everyone?
Let's do it!
Yo, dog, Katie Boucher here, Next Level Painting. Woo, hitting you up on that literal best of all days. Coming to you from the hot ass Beats Lab in hot ass Florida. Doing it again. Man, been hot. Over 90 all day. And yesterday. Recoil, aka Coil Daddy. What's up, player? Go boy in chat. What's up, man? Let me bang out a little Instagram action. Let's get a little live action. It's hot in here. Easy peasy. What's up, Blake? What's up, Blair? 24 months back to back. Shout out to the Gram. Dark Horse, what's up, man? Yeah, last night I had to fuck with the drain on my AC. It took till like 2 in the morning for the AC to get the house back down to like 72. Easy peasy on the road. Shout out to the Instagram. What's up, guys? We're live on Twitch right now, getting ready to throw down some painting on a Titan. Buddy Fuster, what's up, player? Recoil just made it. Bed was hard to leave. Coil Daddy, you're a legend. Legend status. How's it in Australia? It's like nice out there right now, right? My man Miffy tuning in. What's up there? So, going to my mom's house this weekend for delayed Mother's Day. Going to that stock car race. It's 85 out there right now, Go Boy. And then tomorrow it's 60. Illinois. Doesn't make any sense. Battleborn. Doing alright. Just trying to stay cool. So I figured out today that this AC in this townhouse is like exactly the right size. And we're the corner house. So my brother explained to me how like the southern facing of my house is in the sun all day. Or my townhouse, where everyone else is insulated on both sides. So it's like, why is everyone not complaining about these air conditioners? Because theirs are fine. I went up next to a window and I was like, bro, it's like a heater. Like it has blinds, like blackout blinds. Blackout curtains, and I was like putting my hand on them. I was like, oh my god, it's like a fucking straight up heater. He's like, tit those bitches. Recoil was 60 last night, 68 today. That's nice. That's nice. Man. It's like it just came out of nowhere, bro. I'm just chilling out there one day. I go out there the next day. Bro, it was like 90 until like the sun went down. And then it was like in the 80s all night. Gasgol, the newest Long War was fire. Keep it up. Thank you. Mateo tuning in. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Well, we gotta paint some trim on the torso today. I don't know. Kinda just want to take a nap because it's so hot. Shout out to Madman. Did a class with him today. We did that chai lighting. Talked to Rottweiler yesterday. Got some jerseys done up with him. Sleep Hobbies. Alec, what's up, man? Anybody who's coming to Instagram, about to shut it down. We're going to get started on Twitch. Thanks for tuning in. So, Exclamation Point patrons, Exclamation Point class, you guys know the drill. If you sign up for Patreon during the show, I'll give you a free painting consultation. Also, Exclamation Point class, if you're looking to get OP, sign up today. Recoil, you like those jerseys? I think they came out pretty good. Exclamation Point class prize. What was this? My ring cam sent me some pictures. Oh, was that Amazon? What was this? Man, I need to get better at looking at that stuff. I need to start actually looking. Rottweiler is over the moon about them. Okay. Glad to hear that. Saruman, the white OG. What's up, player? Francois tuning in. How's your Phantom Titan project? I did update the Patreon link, the post about this project. Mess with the exposure. this paper towel. So let's just start out the way we like, with some mahogany. Some noosh. I want to start banging out trim. Cut in that mahogany flare. Noosh. Mahogany. And we just want to get in there, you see. Using mostly opaque, relatively low opacity, relatively low moisture, sorry. The ambient moisture from the noosh and moisture on the brush. We're using the heart pull and a little stipple. And we're just going to carve in that trim, rotate, stipple on, pull back, and you can get this on the marble a little bit, it's fine. That's the reason we're using it. Always be rotating. We did the legs with this technique. Now we have to go through and get all this nonsense on his chest. On the sides, we're running kind of a cheaty ass tracer. Pretty bright. That's a sick busy. Too many arms. Not artistic. Sick bust. Yeah, I see. This is a dope bust, right? But too many arms. Let me see what that was. Ring camera footage. Waiting to see when my lady gets home. Nope, random. It's a rando. Just catch Some of this. Always be rotating. A lot of angles on this. See, I made a little mistake right there. I'm gonna water down the brush. And I'm gonna kind of turn that into a grimy wash stain in the recess. And I was gonna do that kind of anyway. I was gonna come through and run a little eyeliner on the inside. Anyway. Disco, what's up, man? Stipple right here. Drag it down. Get some moisture. We're gonna run that fin wash right in the gutter. Get this outer perimeter. Clean heart pull. See back here. Jessica says the never-ending Titan project. Yep, Infinite Titans. I'd like to also get this. See, I don't know if I have to. I kind of feel like I can go right into the gold. I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's take these little guns off. like to. I'm gonna deviate too. I'm gonna. Get this shoulder painted purple or gold first. Semi-opaque, a little wet. Purple. Violet Habits. What's up, man? Painting a War Master Titan from Titanicus. Got the torso sorted out, panels airbrushed. Now we're doing trim. We're using mahogany. Kind of a base coat for gold. It's purple with marble accents. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna lower the opacity a little bit, get a little moisture in the concoction. What we want to do is get a bit of a pin wash in here on the inside track. Semi-opaque, a little wet, heart pull. Straight up mahogany right here. I want to see how some of those accents look. You see, we know what it looks like on the face. I just feel like it'd be fun to get that kind of slotted in. See, Violet, there's the legs. So yeah, this is a Titanicus model, but it's the same. It's taller than a Knight, a little bit, like a half inch. This Titan is $299 hairs, or dollar reduced. We've got edited videos of this model on Patreon now. We got the airbrushing, some of the trim work. We've got it all edited out up to about 2 episodes ago in one post on Patreon right now. Check the camera. Nope. The thing is that I never finished the God damn it. Need to get a new water cup. When my lady gets home, I'm also going to change my water cup. That's just blocked in purple as like a placeholder. We need to do better than that. What is my brother saying? Oh shit. The brother's ridiculous. Your pile of shame is out of control, Violet. Habits. Classic. And we're definitely gonna have to jump in on this purple sooner rather than later. Let's do it. Let's go a little bit further. Get a little moisture. Run an interior fin wash.
Looking over my shoulder, 'cause I don't wanna pass you up. Am I getting any closer? Come on, show me the way to us. Oh, I've been roaming, taking chances all alone.
You have the Shadow Spear set. You haven't even opened it yet. I feel like a lot of people in this chat relate to. High opacity, low moisture, heartful. Got a little noosh in the mix. Say, always be rotating. The heart pull. Some little stipples. Front piece is pretty important. It's like a little logo right here, cogwheels on it. Let's get the outer edge. Using a tracer. Take it back down here. Opacity, low moisture. Rotate. Hold your breath. Swing it from right to left. Rotate. This little vent right here will probably be silver. Probably the frame around the gun, but I should probably cut it in now. Violent Habits asking what preferred brand of paint is. Monument Hobbies, exclamation point Monument. Set it down, a little water, semi-opaque, kind of wet. Let's get that inner panel in wash line. One of the advantages of using mahogany to set up the gold is this moment right here, where I can do the riser of the panel line without being nervous because I'm going to get the metallic paint on the purple, right? I'm just riding that rail, getting a nice little dark eyeliner. The mahogany works for everything because this brown is the best color. Always rotate. Do we not have a mic? Oh, you're on YouTube. Sorry. Violent Habits. My bad. Violent Habits. You might want to move over to Twitch. I forgot to mention that. The action's on Twitch. We're going to put a little bit inside these panel lines right here. I just realized that I was giving you Twitch commands. We had it set up for at least a little while on YouTube, but then it just stopped working, and I'm like, That's pretty good. Stormon, the white OG, says, "Can you go over why you chose mahogany for this step?" Missed it. When you do some dope ass airbrushing like this, Stormon, and then you gotta go cut in some trim, it's usually super stressful because you're like, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. Because if you get the gold on the purple, it's a problem. So first off, what I'm doing here is painting the mahogany on, imagining it was like, you know, a bronze. And I'm getting the full coverage of the trim, riser, and tread. Then when I go and paint the gold in, I'm just worried about highlighting the brown, not coverage. So it actually makes it way less stressful. And it lets me get that riser right there, like at that top ledge, and deploy pin wash kind of at the same time. And I don't have to go anywhere near that riser when I actually use the gold. So there's like no chance of me actually fucking up the purple. That's one major element. Secondly, the gold looks great over the mahogany. It's another big reason. You don't have to worry about nearly as much, because if you were painting the gold right now, you'd be having to get max coverage of every little thingy. Instead, I'm doing that with the mahogany, which is hella easy. All this gold is just highlighted over the brown. It's an extra step, but it honestly is faster in my opinion than painstakingly butthole puckered painting the trim perfectly over your dope ass airbrushing. I feel like even though it's an extra step, it's faster in total. And you can be kind of fast and loose with the mahogany, because mistakes are very easy to undo and make part of the workup. Got multiple videos on it. The 100mm Space Wolf we did is a big one. See, now I'll just take some moisture, turn it into a bit of a pin wash, and get that riser. And I'll get this little line right here while I'm here. Lady? Nope, rando. Violet Habit says, I'll definitely check them out. Appreciate the info. Sick Bust, the end says. Rhea Prey made that joke earlier.
Clouds keep hanging over my head. I've tried to run, but I've got nothing left. A single ray of hope is all I need. That's when I remembered the words you spoke to me. I'm a seed lost in the cracks between the pavement, but your promise is unchanged. And I could
A little moisture right here. I do need new water. We gotta work that purple. I can't just let that purple sit there too much longer. See, and that is all the mahogany up to gold right here. I'm excited about it. The end says here, I thought I was funny, and I'm just an unoriginal internet lame. Stormont, it's fun, right? Yeah, we gotta jump into that purple. I need to get some new water. Like, because I need to start locking the trim in. I need to start locking all that trim in around the purple placeholders. So I actually gotta get that sorted. So I need some fresh water. Be right back. A dingy pot of spent paint water. Give me a second. Got it. Tormund, that mahogany slaps, bro. Pop up Discord. Yeah, so I gotta blend out those purples. I don't want to jump into it yet because I think my lady's gonna be home in a minute. Maybe I'll do a little light whip sesh. Your boy. Woo. Yeah, like I was saying. So I'm going to my mom's place tomorrow. Make a Mother's Day brunch. Late. Games and tea. You drinking tea right now? Or do you mean like games and tea is it? Like gossip. TK. Clyer. TK, what's up, man? Noble. Says great beard. Thank you. Games and tea. I drink tea. I play games and drink tea. I drink games and play tea. What kind of tea? Take a little smoke break before I start doing some blending. You tried the drinking games, playing tea, didn't work out. Got Discord open and I was gonna look at maybe a couple pictures. You said I don't want to start blending just yet because I got to make these panels match. So there's a bunch of airbrushing, and then there's the torso with a bunch of airbrushing, and we're setting the panels up. But there's some panels I had to cut in by hand, like here. So I have to get on that trim. But before I get to that trim, I need to be like authorized to get that purple looking on point. So I gotta brush that in. So before I jump in on that, I don't want to get like stalled. I'm expecting my lady to be home any second. I want to go help her. She's got groceries. I want to help her get them out of the car because she's tiny. Lucius, damn. TK, what's Dante? Oh, what's going on? Just got a text. Mateo, summer spite. Games and tea. I generally drink black tea, but open to other types, such as that from the awesome DNT. DNT? E and T. All teas, black teas, green teas, herbal teas. The world of dragons and tea. Dungeons and tea. Alright. I don't just drink known oil. I ran out years ago, bro. Shit's hard to find. It's like more expensive than gold. Thank you, Games and Tea. Enjoy your evening. Easy peasy posted up some whips. Bright jade to white airbrush, trying to figure out how to make the color pin washing. But if it's just jade and white, then it's some combination of jade and white. It would be an easy pin wash. Maybe even a touch of black. But you just gotta kind of cut it back. Honestly, because what you've made is like kind of like a light blue gray, like a light jade gray, moving toward white. Lucius Damn says, that's true. I was watching you a couple days ago. Great content. Thank you, man. Oh, that's my lady. Let me do it. I'm gonna go help her with these groceries. BRB.
Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
Keep everything that spills out of the dark locked up behind your lips. It's blooming out of nothing but a thought, like secrets that slowly slip. Shadow in the spotlight, no stars inside, chasing the daylight. If you don't care, I don't care. We're out after midnight. You're glowing like the writing on the wall. I finally meet you again. We're slowing down under the moon, painted trails where we've been. Shadow in the spotlight, no stars inside, chasing the daylight. If you don't care, I don't care. We're out after midnight. We're out after midnight.
How could I trust you when you hurt me so bad? You hurt me so bad. You hurt me so bad. Why would I love you when you hurt me so bad? You hurt me so bad. You hurt me so bad. How could I trust you when you hurt me so bad? You hurt me so bad. You hurt me so bad. Why would I love you when you hurt me so bad? You hurt me so bad. You hurt me so bad.
All day, every day. She got all the groceries, guys. Spec just tuned in. What's up, brother? Spec, how's the new house? Francois, Phantom base, mostly sculpted, just glued second foot. So a little sculpting of mud for that is all. Otherwise, base coated. Should be worthy of progress pick or 2 by the end of the month. First layer of stencils about to be applied. Torso yellow almost finished. So I was just looking at some easy peasy stuff, answering some of his questions about pin washing. He said this is jade to white airbrush. So in this situation, when you're trying to do something white and you're using like an undershade like jade, the whole game at that point is pin washing, and you just go back in time because like to the jade, and that would be the most respectful pin wash, is going back to the jade and white mix somewhere in the middle. That makes sense. But you can also add a speck of black, sharpen it up, semi-opaque, kind of wet, part cool. Oh, my lady got me a new beer. Sunset vibes. And look at the artwork. Straight up my vibes. And it's guava, which is like my favorite thing in Miami, going to get guava pastelitos. Hi, Leah. Hell yeah. Florida Avenue Brewing Company. This thing is awesome. Artwork slaps. Templar, what are you into, man? It's a good job on this. The whole idea, if you're going with the white armor, is it's got to be mostly white. Right? And so the only reason to use the jade is so that any tone shifts will appear as in that jade spectrum. It's very cool. It's a challenging paint job too. The Huff, what are you up to, man? Give me some whips. I'm trying to work up my courage. You gotta lay down some blends. Do some hand work. Templar played some new Death Guard. Pants my opponent by round 3. Like, what specifically felt strong? Are the old units still good? PBCs, Test Shrouds, etc. Well, how's Mortarion? Mortarion has some weird buffs that look real hella strong. He's got some real strong stuff. Like where if he's sitting next to some vehicles, it looks pretty good. I'm trying to train my mustache to do this on its own. We're getting there. It's a work in progress. The Huff. Video games. Relaxation. What kind of video game? There's a strat that lets you dish out mortals. Like, is there a cap? EXC. Long way to go, but starting to come out of the hot garbage phase.
composure, but I'll hold you closer while I can.
She's got some shoes.
I never told you that I'm slightly broken, that I might lose focus when I am. I know you know that life gets colder, colder when you're frozen over like I am.
Skin looks good too. Feel like you could warm it up a little bit in the face. Off Mech Warrior 5 plans new Ghost Bear DLC. Split Fiction with my kiddo. Star Wars Outlaws. Very nice. If anybody has a Friday whip, let me know. Still trying to build up my courage before I lock in. What'd you play against, Templar? Split Fiction is tight. Local split screen play built in. The blast. The Huff. How old's your kid now? Almost 12. Old. Yep. It's because you are. Old. Oh, guess World Eaters? Isn't this like the meme? Because everyone says the new World Eater shit sucks. Like the Death Guard shit slaps. Or is it just chaos? Tarion. What a beast. What a savage. Is it games? Mortarion, favorite model of any army, any system. Templar, the -1 to hit plague really fucks up World Eaters. What do you mean? Is it -1 to hit plague? Walk me through that. How does that work? What is plague? Is it a keyword? Or is that one of the plague? Oh, is that one of the detachment orders? Oh, it's so awesome, bro. Bro, that drone looks so awesome. Templar, did you just straight use the Spellcrow toppers and my same base strategy from my Death Guard? Damn, it looks so good. I forgot how good it looked. EXC says, I wish it was a better shot, Morty. This is Templar's second Morty. He like had to repaint it because he broke it or something.
I still remember how it used to be. Holding hands, running wild and free.
Also, the toughness buff for Plague Marines. Yeah.
We never let go.
One of the buffs you get to pick from your army rules. Minus one to hit. Damn, that's good. Anything that manipulates the dice is good. Complicated gaming. How's the Titan coming? We're good. We're on the torso.
Thought we lost everything, just lost in our memories. And I sure hope you do remember me like I remember you.
Complicated gaming. Yeah, I'm doing some whips because I'm about to do some wet blending. I'm just trying to build up my courage.
We drew our names in the pavement, thinking about how we never change.
And I'm tripping my nails because I've got that sensory thing where my nails are slightly too long and they touch the paper when I'm painting. Like, fucking irritates the shit out of me.
How we dreamed about a better life, holding you so
What the fuck is this?
in the backseat of your ride. We fell apart, thought we lost everything, just lost in our memories. And I sure hope you do remember me like I remember you.
Oh, here's that Mortarion. I'll go back to complicated gaming for EXE.
We fell apart, thought we lost everything, just lost in our memories. And I sure hope you do remember me like I remember
Templar, it looks great.
you.
Complicated gaming. Oh yeah. That's tricky. Painting that red. Painting that red trim over the white. It's obnoxious.
Don't believe in much of anything, but you taught me to dream and see the beauty in everything.
Stay on concrete that dried on my bootlaces, then going to tie the boots and feeling and hearing the lace slide through the eye hole was so intense for me. Oh, I can imagine it. It's like chills. Complicated game is the same thing. You know, you can put your image or links in here. Do you have more? Oh wait, it's a gallery. I see. I'm supposed to go to the gallery. Yeah, it's tricky. The white armor, you need to, it's all about the paint wash game. And painting over it with some of these more saturated colors, you get great saturation, but coverage is kind of weak sometimes. White's always so ambitious. Templar, did I see all your dice or heretic dice? I did not. I gotta go back and look. Yeah, a good cheater technique is oil wash, like multi-black complicated gaming, like thin down multi-black and some odorless spirits. That works over white pretty well. There's a lot of them in there. Let's see, like 3 generations of dice. There's the Baron of Dice. There's this pink and this like jadish, the cyanish color. That's our synthwave edition for our 8-year anniversary. See these two right here. When did I do these? Orange and blacks. What year was that? You were gonna try a Soul Blight Shade complicated gaming? Yeah, whatever you do, be gentle. Oh, any more whips? promos today are simple. Just keep it chill. Exclamation Boy patrons, if you sign up on Patreon during my show, I'll give you a free consultation. $10 or more. Free painting consultation. Of course, as always, sign up for my classes. EXE, they're gonna go out soon. I've got you on the list. They take forever. I need to plan those better. Better planning. The metal ones are going to take even longer. All right, it's time. Exclamation Point class prize. Every $50 donated, I'll give away class credit.
Because I already know it's not the first time I felt so low.
Let's lock in.
I got up like a flashlight, but the battery's about to go. I gotta let the darkness go. That's not a way to live life. 6 feet down below. I can see these demons in the hallway no more. Catch me bleeding out the feelings I've never felt before. I can see these demons in the hallway.
There's some more water in here.
Catch me bleeding out the feelings I've never felt before. I think I'm messed up. I gotta let the darkness go. That's the
A spot right here.
live life 6 feet down below. I think I'm messed up. I gotta let the darkness go. That's not a way to live life 6 feet down below. I can see these demons in the hallway no more. Catch me bleeding out the feelings I've never felt before.
Get some purple.
See these demons in the hallway no more. Catch me bleeding out the feelings I've never felt before.
Some dark purple. So first thing I'm gonna do is just going to draw the highlights in Sketch. So see, like right there. Let's take the purple. Let's say right here. I want to go bottom up. Little moisture.
Keep everything that spills out of the dark locked up behind your lips. It's blooming.
Fade up.
Nothing but a thought, like secrets that slowly slip.
On the hand.
Shadow in the spotlight.
Let's go
Now the stars inside.
right here.
Chasing the daylight. If you don't care, I don't care. We're out after midnight.
Fade from the top down.
You're glowing like the writing on the wall. I finally meet you again. We're slowing down under the moon.
Rotate.
Just where we've been.
Little noosh, little water. Purple. Waldo's. I'm still picturing Kenny dancing everywhere while Rob is singing.
If you don't care, I don't care. We're out after midnight.
It's bad. It's bad. Still rather do it than eat Long John Silver's. See, and we're just sketching it in. Not actually trying to do anything fancy right now.
I'm searching for some sunshine. Just need one ray through the dark skies. I gotta look for the bright side. I know we're
Here.
gonna be alright. I know we're gonna be alright.
Moisture. So I don't even know what I'm doing here yet. Kind of feel like this,
Just make it through another day.
this,
As these dark clouds will go away.
see, like up in this business, and that'll be metal over top.
I know we're gonna be okay.
And the problem is that is metal connected to this. Could be like right here. Because if I just leave everything up here metal, it's gonna look like shit. You know, part of this is also imagining how I want it to look. Go back to where we started. Just gonna run that pretty hard. Get a little moisture. Dry my brush a little bit. Sort this out. Let's go hard right here. Get a little moisture. Take some of the moisture off the brush. The same exact colors we airbrushed. Moisture. Moisture off. I'm just trying to build it up methodically. Heart pull. Feather that in with a little moisture. Rinse. Switch. Let's downsize. One of our little brushes. There's no reason for me to paint it this way where I'm actively avoiding the frame, because I still need to cut the frame back in. Doing it so I can better visualize the cut back. See, all that'll be back to silver, maybe gold. In there, in the business. Go. Right. being a little bit more sloppy on this side. Okay. Since I've got some dark purple laid out, I'm going to grab some of that. Mix it with the purple. Deliberately have it just be a little darker purple down there. That's easy when you have something like this that's blocked out like this. You really don't have to blend anything. You just have to paint the squares darker and lighter. See, darker to lighter. Speaking of which, so we got to kind of start doing that here too. But I feel like we can go just still a step above. So let's grab a little bit more purple. We want more opacity right there. Take a little bit of moisture to lower the opacity. Now this is where we can take some of the darker mix. Now we're going to start kind of eyeballing it. Using moisture. Kind of blur it. It's still wet. Little capillary blend. It's kind of like the shoulders up here. Semi-opaque, a little wet. Grab a little bit more of the purple. Moisture.
Treat me like the last time we lasted more than a bottle of wine without a fight. We were
See, just kind of smooth that dark to bright out. Semi-opaque, kind of wet. This is actually more like wet glazing is what I call this.
But I feel myself acting in ways that I shouldn't do. I keep talking and talking and talking until I go blue. And it's always about you. You know I don't like to deep.
That's it.
I like to keep ahead of you, ahead of you. And it's always about you. It's only a matter of time before we like to.
Same thing right here. I get a little bit more. Get way down here, a little bit more opaque. But we do want to start bringing the dark purple in, maybe about right here. Using our capillary blurring technique. Just run the heart pull back and forth using the blur. Just smooth that out. Now we just kind of put that Band-Aid filter over it, so
I don't wanna be with you. But I feel myself acting in ways that I shouldn't do. I keep talking and talking and talking until I go blue. And it's always about you. You know I
same thing. Here's that purple, the dark purple version. A little moisture, a little stock purple. Rinse it, remove it. Got some pure purple. There it is. Wet glazing 101. Hold on, I gotta be right back, guys. I left the eggs in the car.
People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time, 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 not this
I'm back. Mateo. Got him. Got those eggs in the car. You know, eggs are like basically $100. So you know. Had to get those. And also, mostly, I had her keys in my pocket still to the car. Okay. This is where it's going to get interesting. I'm going to lower the opacity. So lots of water. Then we're going to take the paper towel. Take some of that moisture off. I'm going to just kind of stipple right here. Kind of just clean this border up with a nice little even stipple.
This is real. I'm waiting for the sun to come up. I'm not a mouse. Feel as if I'm slipping under. Gotta open my eyes, open my eyes. It's beautiful.
Angels sing, an immaculate
So we get that little fade.
down from the heavens, descended Chuck
Rhea Prey, 71 months. The 5'11" sub. The 5'11" of sub durations. 71. Yep. You're right. 71 inches. Hey Storm, just lay your own eggs. You're right. Let's see if I can just get away with both titanium white.
Question.
What?
Are we not saying phrasing anymore? I'm coming! Phrasing boom!
Come on, make a hole.
Phrasing boom.
Tell Archer I'm coming for him. Phrasing boom and both berries out.
1/13 of an egg.
Because both titanium whites like almost dried up. EXE, that's right, man. He knows. With these egg prices. Unhappy Dan coming in, 62 months like a legend. EXE, thank you so much for the support. So I just grabbed white EXE. So now what I should be able to do is take this white, blend it with the purple. I'm gonna kind of just stipple in pattern up here. Like right there. Semi-opaque, a little wet. Same purple, just a touch of white. Unhappy Dan, what's up? Says, oh my god, looking badass. You see the legs? Oh, that sucked. Legs. I put this guy down on double stick tape and then knocked something over. Hold on. We'll see how bad it is. Not bad at all. We're okay. So now we're doing the stuff that we have to do by hand. We started working trim, but then I was like, man, I can't keep working trim until I fix this. So this is a little bit of purple mixed with a little bit of white, semi-opaque. Let me lower the opacity further. Put those highlights in. So we got to filter back over that with a little bit of fluorescence. So when you get a little whiter, so let's stipple into what we did just to reinforce right there.
hype train.
This is not right! What the hell is this? From the Orteo! And both men are
My man Waldo's, that's the best gift, bro. Let me get some love and stream right there for my man Waldo's. Kicking it on up. Almost got a class giveaway. Thank you so much, brother. EXE says, if I ever get a class with you, you're gonna want to focus on this right here. I can do the airbrush blends. Falls apart when I gotta work with the airbrush. When I gotta work on top. Yep. That's my 4th lesson. My course is glazing. It all leads up to it though. It's kind of hard to learn without taking the rest of the class though, I won't lie. Because it's like the language and the theory crafting. It's the first lesson of 201. We're gonna push a little further. Waldo just gifted a sub, so we're gonna get a little bit more white. Lower the opacity. Take some of the moisture off of my paper towel. And we're gonna push a little further into this kind of cloudy highlight. And then we're going to blur the tide lines back together here in a second. Stacking the opacity gently. Okay, so we're sketching that in. Always let it dry.
You make me smile in a dark section. Gone for a while and it put me back in. I can decide what it is about you.
A little bit more white.
The way that you bring me back
Touch of
to
water.
you make me smile in a dark section. Gone for a while and it put me back in.
Take some of that moisture off on the paper towel.
What it is about you.
There. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go mostly purple. Lower the opacity. Touch of the white.
You make me smile in a dark
Mostly
section.
purple.
Gone for a while and it put me back in.
We're going to use that to kind of
Decide what it is
dissolve some of the
out of the
tide lines we built in there.
way back to. You make me smile in a dark section.
To soften it.
Put me back in. I can decide what it is about you.
Bro, it's my man Jason Crazy and the Monument Hobbies crew. Coming up for that big boy raid. See right there, we're just pulling it up. So we have to hand cut these panels if you're just tuning in. We're just using some glazing technique. Low opacity. We had to bring white in, which is crucial to what we're going to do with the fluorescence. Touch of the dark purple right here. I'm just going to run a heart pull right here and just smooth that out. A little bit of moisture to do a capillary blur right there. Pick up a little bit of the purple again. So we tucked some white in at the bottom there, and then we're going to bring the fluorescence in. And so because of the way I had to build this, I wasn't able to sub-assemble some of these panels. Thor Spas, Chris at Money Hobbies just gave a class on painting the interior of rentals. Bro, I don't want to hear that. Obviously, you're fucking lying.
Happy Friday, my brother. Always happy to see you slapping brushes.
Slap brushes. Road Dog, my dude, what's up, brother? We're taking a little bit of purple and just softening that tide line we created there. Low opacity. So we got to get this to look kind of like this other stuff, right?
Well, I know you know that like it's colder when I'm older than I am. And I
Little purple, little water.
that I have lost composure, but I'll hold you closer while I can. I never told you that I'm slightly broken.
Let that dry.
I might lose focus when I am.
And we're doing this because I need to start cutting this trim in. And I want the panels locked before I get too deep into the weeds with trim. Road Dog, happy Friday, brother. Get some strong man love. I think that does trigger a class credit giveaway every $50 donated. And so it's important to get some white tucked into that highlight because of what we're going to do with the fluorescence. We'll start tuning in. What's up, brother? Now we also are messing with the stuff inside of this lattice work. Same thing. We grab a little bit of white and purple. This is much easier. Just got to paint it. And then we got to put the metal back over the top. So what we want now is some fluorescent purple. And I put a little noosh. So basically what we're going to do is repaint the entire little panel right here.
Faint lights in the distance, a thin line that separates your shadows from my soul. As these walls begin to fold, head lost in the silence.
So that we can get back to this color match.
The secrets on your tongue and the poison in my lungs. Where every passage ends, a new road begins. The further I descend,
That's why we put the white in there.
your labyrinth.
So that we can get that pop. Here. Just even brush strokes all the way up.
Blind eyes in the darkness, frail hands reaching out, sword echoes in the smoke as the doors behind me close. No cure for the
There.
madness, each turn tangled in the fear of losing sight of the slowly fading light.
So now we've got a little hand chunk and shoulder chunk looking good. Same thing right here in the sword.
Where every passage ends, a new road begins. The further I descend, your labyrinth.
Then we have to, like I said, reapply the frame over the top. It just needs, in my experience, there needs to be a little color on these, on the big swords, like this chain sword configuration. And you want that to dry thoroughly, and then reapply as needed. But don't overthink it, because we're gonna cut all that trim in. So like, let's say your blend doesn't come out like as smooth as this, right? Doesn't matter, because by the time you cut the trim in, drop some pin wash, drop a couple of bonus extracurricular edge highlights, it's barely gonna be even noteworthy of a blend. I probably over-engineered that blend. I think I'll let that ride on the hand. I think it's fine. So let's move back to the mahogany. That's what I was wanting to get to. So you see, this is what we need to get. This is why I did this. Let's look at all this trim right here. I have to paint this. Pneumatic Addict. What's up, man? So there was no way to leave these panels off for airbrushing, but there was a moment when I could have used my airbrush and then cut the metal back in, and that would have been, in my opinion, the most efficient way to do this. We had the airbrush out already because we had to paint some other panels. It's just that I because I'd already kind of cut it in, right? And I could have just used the airbrush. Let me run a little pin wash in there. So we're gonna run a little pin wash on the interior, right there. Semi-opaque, a little wet, purple. That would have been tight, but forgot. So now we're at the hand painting phase. You see, by the time we're done cutting this trim in, painting gold, getting all the doodads, man, and there's a lot of action on this hand. See that? Major Havoc. The commissioner. Major Havoc, have you painted all the trim into one of these hands before? Says, are you doing pin wash with the same mahogany? Yeah, same exact mahogany watered down. That's why brown is the best of all colors, Major Havoc. It works because you can perceive it as a little grime in the panel line, and it's darker than the purples. See, and not only are we using it to do the pin wash, we're using that pin wash line is mostly how we're painting the riser on the trim. We're not actually putting any gold on the riser because that's how you fuck your panel up, right? So that pin wash is us also painting the riser. And I'm also going to use it to go inside these little random robot synthwave lines. Major Havoc said, I did all my panel trimming with the panels off, you madman. This to me is easier. Because this lets me know what not to paint. I only paint what you can see. Up here too, let's get in on this. This is why we had to jump, and we had to paint these by hand just now, Major Havoc. The shoulder purple and the hand purple. Because I forgot to use my airbrush after I blocked them in. I don't have the confidence to go reach in there with my brush. Well, that's why I'm making this tutorial for you. And this is also why the brown tech. Brown gives you confidence because you can fuck up a whole lot and be fine. Rotate into a heart pull. Let's get a little moisture. Let's take some of that distortion into a pin wash, you see? A little moisture. Did you see the legs, Major Havoc? So we got the legs sorted. This is just battle standard, right? This is no extracurricular. This is just sprayed that bitch metal, did some dry brushing, sprayed them panels purple, did some edge. Just some edging, that's it. Didn't even do any washes or nothing. So part of the cheat is overly dramatic airbrushing. And I teach all my students that philosophy. I get some love for Hero Quest fans. Let's keep going on this side project. How you guys doing? As we grind out trim on this Core Master Titan. Using mahogany to gold tech. Got multiple videos on this technique. True metal. Rotate back, Hero Quest. Getting the Fifth Element vibes. Yeah, he does have Fifth Element vibes. That head placement. No. Going in for those rotations and those pin washes. Is it just me or is the volume low? I don't know. Anybody else think it's low? Or is my music too high or something? I got my mics in the wrong place. Is that better? So this is a little janky. How did you paint the hands, Major Havoc? This trim right here. Or have you not done an Icono? Did you do the gun one? It's a hair. Fucking hair. Good. It's better. Major says, no, this is the exact model that I've done. You left these panels off? Bro, you're savage. You're the savage, bro, not me. Ooh. Oh my god. It's preposterous. HeroQuest says, oh, see, you thought it was like a bust. That joke has been coming up a lot today. Here's his legs. He sits on top. Big ass robot. See, we're in the process of getting the trim like this. Oh, hey, it's Joe. What's up, man? HeroQuest? Oh, Army Painter's washes are so good. Unhappy Dan says, this is the only Titan I've done from that scale. It's in the box still. So much work. Bro, 50 pages instructions. HeroQuest says, been a while digging the beard. Thanks, man. This is a Titan. This is from this is not 40K. This is from the Titanicus game system, which is a 40K module, right? But it's the scale's different. So this guy, like, there's like for example, there's a little ramp right here, or a little walkway. See that? Little doors. There's a little door in there. And some dude could stand here. Right? So like a dude who can stand there would be like this guy. Right? So scale that down. Uh-oh. I just heard my lady yell. Let me go check on that. Make sure she's okay. That was poor thing. Hero Quest, you got 2 Scout Titans? Yeah, this guy's a full-on kaiju. So that was a little disaster. So my ladies, so so that OLED. Remember, I got that Switch OLED from Matt OTP HGZ for Christmas a few years ago. It was really important. It meant a lot to me. So my lady uses it, right? Because I only played Diablo 3 on it. So I gave it to her because she always wanted an OLED. In her last relationship, she was married for a couple of years, many years. That was like a big birthday present she wanted, and what she got was a shitty Gen 1 refurbished. Right? She kept her mouth shut, enjoyed it, had it. And when I showed up, I was like, hey, you want this OLED? Because I only played Diablo 3 and Diablo 4's out. And she was like, here, yeah, loved it. Well, she just like opened her little case. I guess it wasn't closed all the way, and it fell out, and one of the Joy-Cons just shattered. And was stuck in it, like all fucked up. So she was like, I found her down there crying. I pulled it out, it's fine. Opened up my secret drawer and pulled 2 new ones out. Not Joy-Cons, but like the aftermarket ones that are huge for my big ass hands. I was like, you can still play and go online and buy new Joy-Cons right away, because my rule in matters like this is that when the universe punches you in the face, you immediately punch back. So she was distraught. Found her down there in tears. She loves that thing. It means so much to her. She loves it so much, and she takes care of everything. So she was just like sitting there with her little hands, like, I take care of my things. I broke it. You know, poor thing. So she can play it right now. She's fine. But she has to use my big ass shit. And I'm going to get her some new ones.
Joy-Cons be expensive.
Joy-Cons be expensive. That's right, Waldos. And I don't even like them because they're so, I mean, I get why they exist, Waldos. It's super clean and classy how they snap in, snap out, how they work as little controllers for ants. The first thing I did when I got that OLED was buy the big Sega Genesis fucking joints, the Matacat joints. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah. You get some love for Waldo's. Which reminds me. We got to do a raffle because we triggered our keyword raffle. Class credit. Exclamation point class credit. Whoop. Yep, every $50, so we went over 50. Shout out to my man Waldo's and Elro and EXE. Hero Quest is one Scout Titan is gonna have the flames painted on it. Hell yeah. Probably the most ambitious thing I've ever done. No doubt. You can do it. You get it done for Gen Con. Yeah, Hero Quest, right? The big controllers are if you're an adult man, it's hard to use the Joy-Cons. Waldo's. Yeah, but she likes the little ones because she's got tiny little hands. She's only 4'11". She's like 3 inches shorter than me. Exclamation point class credit. Hero Quest says I'm pretty close to finishing the Eldar group I'm working on, but the Titans will be a lot of work to assemble. You're doing these too? You're doing the actual, like the Titanicus size ones? Yeah, they're a bitch. This one was like a gunpla, dude. Most magic, I don't want to hear. You're doing the big ones? I think the big ones are easier. Let's see if we can get the rest of this hand in. 21 minutes left. I've got a keyword raffle running. Exclamation point class credit. Waldo's. Hell yeah, bro. You win a class credit, Waldo's. You can use it for anything you want, man. It doesn't, it's not the core. You can use it to do lesson 1 of the class. Especially if you think about, and lesson 1 is airbrushing. But you can also use it, you can use your time however you want. That is not the same thing for actually signing up for my class. If you sign up for my classes, there is no deviation. The curriculum is the curriculum. It exists because it works. Just running down this trim. Go. Yeah, I feel so bad for my poor little thing, my lady. She's so sweet. Sweetest little thing. It breaks my heart to see her sad. Go. Your request says, so you're saying the Joy-Cons on the Switch aren't as durable as the regular controller? Those are the regular controller. That is the controller. For the Switch. You can buy the other straight up controllers that wirelessly connect to it. I think they are pretty durable. I think it fell out of the bag and just tumbled in the air and landed poorly. Is what I think happened. It is sheared. Like the plastic part broke off. The part that was still connected was still in there. Like it was bad. I had to depress a non-existent sheared off button to slide the remnants of it out. I was shocked the screen didn't shatter. Exactly. It hit the, it probably hit perfectly on the corner, right? Yeah, the controller probably saved the unit. Is what I was thinking. 16 minutes left. Breakaway Joy-Con sacrificed itself to save everything else. That's right, Waldo's. Story of a hero.
Lift my feet off the ground, let gravity take me up. As beautiful as it's been, it's time for me to go. I wanna sail away, I wanna feel the weightlessness.
The hero we needed. Exclamation point class credit. I'm gonna run this keyword raffle. Currently we're at $70, 73, so every 50 is a new winner, is another winner. Let's lock in this way. This arm doesn't matter as much. That's why I didn't really paint it that much. Because it's, you have to hold the model like how I'm holding it right now just to see this side of the arm. So it's purple. The trim will be painted, but it's going to be dark purple because it's underneath them. And I can always change my mind about that based on posing later. Hero Quest, thank you for the raid, brother. Peace out, homie. Go. Switch it down. All right, got it. Man, that was a bunch. Getting this hand is crucial. Now here, see, I feel like we could do this. Gold. And probably this.
Is this what I've been waiting for? 'Cause I'm feeling a little too comfortable.
Like that's definitely giving me trim vibes like the rest of the model. It's got the same kind of architecture. And that it's gonna transfer to here. It's all one piece. This here too, see, this is the same exact Baroque trim design. Right here. And we're doing that kind of design in gold on this piece. Meaning, and I wasn't sure about this piece, but now that that connection went through, this is also going to be gold. Right there. These panels, are they connected? Oh yeah, they certainly are. So these are connected to the same piece. There's no break. That's convenient. You see, that's what I was talking about. Put a splash of color in there. And then cut this back in over it. Major Havoc, the commissioner. Gifting Ted subs to the chat like the legend that he is. About 8 minutes left in our big giveaway. We just got gifted a sub for Major Havoc. Show that man some love in chat. See, so all that framework gold. We've also got, I'll paint things that need to be silver and brown too. Subtract it out. Like that's gonna be silver. Let me lower the opacity for a pin wash. A little bit of water, Major Havoc. There's some robot shit right here. Little pin wash right here. So now you can see that like this gold in that lattice one. So that gives us a little flair, right? Little excitement on the chain sword. Now I'm feeling it, right? Now the shoulders look great. Now the hand looks great. Shoulder looks great. Sword's looking good. And we've got, we did a little bit of light washing up here. We got all the guns that mount up. Right, we gotta do the trim on all this shit. And then these are void shields. So we're gonna have to do something to those too. And all this shit still moves. Matt version 2 over on the YouTube on HoboTube. What's up, brother? Twitch is where the action is. Only got about 5 minutes left, but we'll be back on Tuesday. Lots of people in chat over there. He says, those gradients are sick. Thanks, man. It's kind of my deal. Airbrushing 101. Teach classes. Been doing this on... I've been live streaming for 9 years almost. I've been professional commission painter for 16. Crank it out. Airbrush is my game. Cheat mode. Game Genie. Waldo says, forgot to mention, thanks to the bits in my last box, my orcs are gonna they're gonna loot some neat chaos weapons. What did I give you? Oh, I remember, never mind. Four and a half minutes left. As a reminder, we are running a giveaway on Twitch right now. Exclamation point class credit. Every $50 donated, I'll give away a free class credit for my course. Got 4 minutes on the clock. We're currently at 1 winner. It's every $50. So 27 more bucks, it'll be 2 winners. Matt version 2. He left HoboTube and he is on Twitch. Give that man some love. Type exclamation point. Class credit. Chance for a free course. Free class. Want to learn how to do those sick gradients? Oh, that's right. You got Waldo's. You got my sack of chaos bits from the edgelords. My leftover shit. I was like, this is worth money. Like, that sack of bits it slaps. So the possess. Forgot about that. So I'm feeling pretty good about where we are on the project now. You see, I told you guys this part would be easy. Like this part, like getting it built and laid out and mapped is not nearly as fun and easy and like productive as this process. This process, you see, look how much dopamine hit we get from this. Two minutes in our giveaway. Matt version 2. Type exclamation point class credit for a chance at a free class. Unless you're in a commercial break. Mateo, you just finished up 30 Chaos Cultists building that? What, for your Death Guard? Like, for what? Just Chaos in general? About a minute left in our giveaway. One winner. It's a final four, so we only got 3 names up there, so you can get in the final four for $1 right now. Black Legion. Tight. Tight. Oh. Go down there and check on my lady after this.
And his name is John C.
For the Joy-Con Fund. Unhappy Dan.
For the Joy-Con Fund.
How you like me now? Don't fuck the style. Ruthless, wow. Do you wanna get the teeth knocked the fuck out? Wanna get on it like that? Well then
You gotta get swifty
For
in
the
here.
GF Happy and Smile
It's time
Fund.
to get swifty. Oh, you gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Pulling 2 names. Shout out to my man Unhappy Dan and my man Coil Daddy, our mod here. So they just pushed us over the mark for 2. We got about a minute 30 overtime. So there's still time to enter exclamation point class credit. 2 names. Matt version 2. Oh, yo, Typhus, Chaos, Cult of Zombie Army. I love that. When you got like plague zombies back in the old days. Thank you, Rico. Thank you, Unhappy Dan, Waldo's, Bro, EXE. Yeah, I'll be up in Inverness this weekend. Going to the stock car races with my mom. It's mayhem night. Delayed Mother's Day because I had to postpone because of last weekend's situation. And my lady's gonna cook her a brunch. Got some pork from Thrifty, my favorite local Puerto Rican bodega. She's gonna make arroz con condules. My favorite shit. Waldo's, baby. You predicted it. I have upgraded your role in Discord to Wandering Black Belt, so now you have access to next level painting and student docs. Congratulations and thank you for your support, as always. And one more winner, EXE75. Let's go. Same to you. We're all updated. Wandering Black Belt. It's like, oh shit, it finally happened. Congratulations and thank you guys for your support as always. How I pay my bills. This and teaching on Patreon. That's where I'm at. F42, that's our business. Recoil? Put Unhappy Dan in the final four instead of
like you do.
And his name is John C.
Cheers, dog.
Okay. Mateo. I get some love in the chat from my man Mateo. I'm just putting both of you on. I'm not bumping recoil on that. I'm just adding you to it. Okay, we're gonna do a raid. Where's the raid going tonight, Coil Daddy? I get some love from Mateo. 30 cultists. That's right, Recoil. Dr. Ryan. The rate is ticking down. Bring the length, the girth, and the positivity on over to your boy, Dr. Rhino, who is both, in fact, a medical doctor, MD, and a rhinoceros. Much love. Good night, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys on Tuesdays. As always, until we meet again, play on, players.
I gotta look for the bright side. I know we're gonna be alright.